I was on my phone and I was watching all of Freelee's videos, and I'm not gonna lie, at first when I saw some of her videos, I was like, she's a little harsh, and a lot of people may be turned off by it because of how harsh she is, but the more videos that I watch, the more I realized that she knows what she's talking about, and you need to be harsh because people don't want to change.
Yeah, I'm very frustrated right now. I just want to make this video really quick because I finally watched the video that a lot of you guys were tagging me in regarding the woman on YouTube who primarily eats fruit. Actually, I've lost 30 pounds over the past 3 years due to intuitive eating.
Okay. She's eating roughly, usually under 1,700 calories. That's not enough for her. Look, this woman is intuitive eating, okay? She is intuitively eating.
Just perfect.
Hey free woman, I'm Freelee. Welcome back to Frugal Channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, you know what to do. Click the bell icon if you actually want to get my videos sent to your inbox. So today's video is unplanned, but I'm glad it happened. Brittani Lancaster from TikTok, she actually responded to me responding to her TikTok, and she put it up on a TikTok and it's had over 220,000 views overnight. So I'm going to respond to her responding to my response of her TikTok, if that makes sense. And I've already met her fans and we are just getting on like a house on fire. You know what I'm saying? They are just loving me, so much so that they gave me 12,000 dislikes. The mark of disapproval is all over this video. Freelee reacts to TikTok what I eat in a day video. Yikes. And also on Instagram, they found me. Yes, Brittani's army found me, and my inbox is just full of their opinions about me. So I found her Instagram, I found Brittani's Instagram, and she said, if you take anything from my videos, please remember, she did this post, please remember to be kind to others. Kindness is a gift that can't be bought, but it's absolutely priceless. And it's easy to talk about kindness, isn't it? It's easy to talk, but are we practicing it? Actions speak louder than words, and our actions at meal times towards those who don't have a voice, towards those who want to live as well, that says everything about how kind we really are. So I wrote in response, it's not kind to eat animals. Why can't you extend your kindness to other animals instead of paying someone else to kill them for your meal? Glad you saw my video. Now time to leave animals off your recovery plate. And this just opened a big dialogue about animals, about veganism, about me, and I think it's great. We need to have this discussion. Too many people are trying to, shut this down, shut the discussion about animals down, and pretend they don't exist. So this was great until she blocked me. Denied. And then the discussion was removed. But it went well for a while, and a lot of, I have had a lot of interaction, with her fans and with them coming, and, even more book sales, honestly, even more Raw to 4 book sales. And I'm glad, I'm proud to push this lifestyle because it works. It's a compassionate lifestyle. I've lost over 40 pounds on this lifestyle, and many others have lost a whole bunch of excess fat that they don't need to be carrying around. But most importantly, they're healthy and it's ethical. They're not hurting anyone. So I recommend Brittani's fans, I recommend you check out this lifestyle.
It has officially been 3 months since I went vegan, and I went on a raw till 4 style diet simultaneously. And I am never going back to an animal product diet as long as I live. Every month just gets better and better. I get happier. I mean, everything is just improving. I just hit milestones every month, and I'm so happy with this diet. I will never eat any other way. So to give you my statistics, I did start out at about 135 pounds. I am 5'7", so even at 135, I was obviously not considered overweight. But I definitely carried a lot of extra fat, especially on my belly, and then some on my hips and thighs and butt as well. I am down to 124 pounds now. So that is, a little over 10 pounds of pure fat just gone. And it's amazing. I'm so happy. I love my body more than I have ever in my entire life. I have never looked this good.
It is life-changing, and I have been promoting this lifestyle for many years now. The proof is in the banana pudding. It works, and I have 30-day meal planner. I have over 50 recipes in here and testimonials everywhere throughout the book. Okay? You don't have to hurt animals. You know, there's no excuse. If you are in recovery from ED, I'm going to have to use, you know, abbreviations like ANA and ED and BED today because, you know, YouTube algorithm is not going to be happy otherwise. But there's no excuse, even if you're in recovery, to take the life of someone who wants to live. That's right. Yes, someone who has a life, who has a family, who has friends, who has feelings, who bleeds just like we do. That is not your right, no matter what stage in your life you are at, no matter who you are. There is no need at all when you can just go to town on just vegan junk food. Go have the cruelty-free junk foods. It's easy. Or just pack in the rice and the fruit and the pasta. And then, yes, initially you may blow out, but you're going to come down in time. You don't have to restrict like you do like Brittani is. That's what we're going to talk more about. She's restricting her calories. So a little bit more. By the way, these are physical books that you can find on Amazon, but you can get the ebook bundle for the price of dinner and movies and change your life forever. The link is in the description below and you can get a discount off that. All right, so, I mean, that is a discounted, you know, bundle. And for those of you who want to know what I eat, then go to my What Freelee Eats on the Raw Till 4 diet on my main channel where I've got nearly 800,000 subscribers and 330 million views. And you will see playlists where you can see exactly what I've been eating. No restriction, no caffeine, no excessive exercise, just freedom, 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 freedom. Oh, another thing first, look, why is Jaclyn Hill gaining so much weight? Something very strange happened with the like and dislike ratio here. And someone else noticed it as well. I noticed down here, the dislike like ratio changed so much overnight. It used to be like 60 dislikes. Actually, it was 144 dislikes and now it's 20. How does that happen? And I said, I just woke up and noticed a huge change. It was 144 dislikes and 75 likes. When I went to bed, now it's 57 dislikes. Someone must be spamming me with fake dislikes, because now they've been removed. This is a little bit strange. So whether it's Jaclyn, whether it's Brittani spamming me with fake dislikes, I don't know. But like, okay, so let's get into it, shall we? Brittani Lancaster is 22 years old. Okay, she's 22 years old and she claims to have recovered from 2 serious EDs. Okay, she says here, recovering from 2 and losing 30 pounds the healthy way over 3 years through intuitive eating. A lot of people are intuitively eating and they're obese. So she says here, so my bank account was drowning, lol, but I overcame ANA and BED and found balance. Okay, this is what she claims that has happened. Okay, and I find it strange because in her videos, she always starts a video with in recovery. I'm in recovery. She says it over and over again every time.
Good morning, it's a what eating a day in recovery from an eating disorder.
But here she clearly says I overcame. So she overcame it like years ago, but she's still saying in recovery, which is really odd to me. I find it quite strange. And unless it's her brand, you know, and she's got to keep up with the brand, you know, she's got to keep saying that to keep reinforcing the brand. So here, you can overcome anything. So she says here, suffering from ANA for 2 years. Okay, so look here. All right, so ANA is a mental illness, yes. But one of the criterions is your body weight. So the following criteria must be met. Restriction of energy intake relative to requirements leading to a significantly low body weight in the context of age, sex, development, blah, 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 blah. Okay, and also abnormally low body weight. Abnormally low body weight. So here, she does not have an abnormally low body weight. She does not have that. She actually has like a good amount of flesh on her here. And like this is one of the criteria. You can't just say, oh, it's mental and everything. This is one of the criteria. She clearly is not ANA here. Okay, so this is something that you just need to take notice of, okay? You know, people can think they are, maybe, but they have to realize that no, she's just restricting her calories, okay? She's restricting calories, she's dieting, all right? You know, we can't diminish how serious Anna is, okay? By just everybody being Anna because they go dieting. No, 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 okay? That's not how it works. So she says, okay, so suffering from, yeah, and okay, let's move it on. Okay. All right, then suffering from BED for 2 years. So obviously she gained a whole bunch of weight here because she was restricting. So she's restricting at first, she's dieting, not Anna, okay? Let's not diminish the seriousness of Anna. She's dieting and restricting like many, and then she binged out. Okay, that's what happens. The body is like, the brain is like, hey, we're going to be in another famine. We need to get calories. Well, the calories are coming in. We need to store it for a future famine. Okay, because you starved me before, so I need to have extra stores that I can draw on to nourish myself if there's no food. That's what happens. Okay, you need to understand that. So you can see that there is a bit of an issue here with these EDs that she claims to have had, okay? Basically, eating animals and secretions is an ED in itself. And yes, the whole society is suffering from ED. So that's something I noticed to begin with. She didn't have Anna at all, okay? Yes, she had ED like a lot of us did, okay? In the way of we are not eating our biologically designed diet. We are frugivores, so we should be eating a high fruit, high carbohydrate diet. That's just how it is. That's how our physiology functions best. So when we move away from that, then we get eating issues. It's not rocket science. This is what happens. Okay, and then now, and she's now being in recovery, even though here she says overcame, again, contradicting herself here, in recovery for over 3.5 years. And she looks fine. She kind of looks like she did at the start, but it's because she's restricting herself. I've been looking at her diet videos, and I'll show you in a moment. She's eating roughly, usually under 1,700 calories. That's not enough for her. And this is what happens when you eat this way, the way you're not meant to eat biologically, you just end up binging out because carbs are your friend. Glucose, monosaccharides, they are your friend and you need to pack them in. Okay, so here you can see she's clearly a healthy weight. She's a healthy weight here. And yes, her behavior may have been, disempowering and bad for her, as in like restricting calories, yes. But you need to have that abnormally low body weight to be considered Anna. And when it comes to obesity-related deaths versus, ED-related deaths, there's people who are like, oh, there's so many people dying from Anna, and ED, it's like terrible. And well, look, the statistics don't actually back that up. Okay, for example, the Center for Disease Control in the USA says that around a couple of hundred people die per year due to ED-related, illness, whereas obesity-related illness, it's something like over 1,200 every single day. Okay, around a couple of hundred for the whole entire year in the USA versus every single day, 1,200 or more. It's obvious what we really, really need to focus on. So yes, being underweight is a serious issue, yes, but being overweight is a far, 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 far more pressing issue that this human species has to deal with, especially the Western culture. Okay, so it's time for me to respond to her video responding to me. Let's go.
I am very frustrated right now. I just want to make this video really quick because I finally watched the video that a lot of you guys were tagging me in regarding the woman on YouTube who primarily eats fruit.
She doesn't say my name. Smart sister. I actually think she's quite the businesswoman, quite the actress and quite the businesswoman. And she's putting on, she's kind of got the sad vibes here, but I don't believe this. After I had this interaction with her on Instagram, she was not discouraging all these super nasty comments. I would never say anything like a lot of these people were saying, telling me to go kill myself and that they bash me in the street. I'm thinking, most of these are like 13-year-olds who would just like quiver in their boots if they saw me in real life. But, they got a big mouth online. But, she didn't discourage it at all, and she's meant to be all about kindness.
And I just want to say, I wish that she would show me the same respect that I am about to show her. I respect that you primarily eat fruit. I respect that you are a vegan.
Okay, So she says she respects that I'm vegan, she respects that I'm eating fruit, and this means nothing, okay? Paying lip service to the lifestyle that I live, that I lead, does nothing, okay? It doesn't help animals. It's just like, anyone can say that. It's your actions at mealtime that we should be discussing. This is what it's all about. That's why I made that video. I said, it's not okay, like I said before, it's not okay to take the life of someone else just because you're in recovery. It's not okay and never will be. All right, so paying lip service is fine.
But I would hope that you would respect that I am in recovery from 2 eating disorders and maybe making a commentary.
Well, you're not actually in recovery from Anna, okay? That's obvious. And you also said that you overcame them, and this is years ago. So I believe this is part of your branding. I really do, okay? I'm not fooled, all right? So sure, she obviously still has ED because she is still eating animal products and she's also restricting. Yes, okay, but I'm not going to respect the actions of someone who turns living, sentient, beautiful, living, sentient beings into artery plaque. I do not respect that, okay? And I never will. I'll always speak the truth about that because they don't have a voice. So we need to be that voice. And it is not okay. It's never okay to take their life.
Video about what I eat in a day is not the most kind thing to do.
Look, when you put up a public video, then you're gonna get public scrutiny, okay? You're gonna get people responding publicly. And I've never claimed to be kind, okay? I'm here to educate. I'm here to speak the truth. And if you put up a public video, you're gonna get a public reaction, okay? Because I've been through the ED. I know, a lot of you know. I've been through it. I've been there, done that. And I've helped many, many women get out of that. And I'm wanting to educate about that and obviously save the life of innocent animals that you are having for your meal.
So I want to let you know I have been to a nutritionist. Also, she keeps saying in the video that I'm going to...
That's not too good. So she's been to a nutritionist. Look, anyone can actually call themselves a nutritionist. There's no like kind of dietitian. No, not anyone can call themselves a dietitian, but anyone can call themselves a nutritionist. There's no like watchdog on that. So that's not a good thing. That can be often a bad thing because there's so much, industry funded like crap out there.
Fatter and fatter. Actually, I've lost 30 pounds over the past 3 years due to intuitive eating. Okay. So let's have a little bit more of a look into this, shall we? So she said that she's lost 30 pounds due to intuitive eating. Look, intuitive eating, this woman, what an obese woman ate in a day, she's intuitive eating as well. And she got obese by eating that way, okay? These people, like Brittani, are restricting their calories, okay? I already added up a whole lot of her what I eat in a days. They're under 1,700 calories. A lot of them are under 1,700. That is restriction, okay? She's not eating unrestricted. Look, this woman is intuitive eating, okay? She is intuitively eating.
Just perfect.
She's eating as much as she wants to, when she wants to, whatever she wants to. She goes to the fridge.
Hey, Papa, it's lunchtime. And I don't know what to have.
I don't know what
Should I have
some
pasta with marinara sauce and turkey meat, tacos?
Yeah. So she's just thinking like, I don't know what to have. This is intuition, right? So she is like, she's intuitively eating. And this is how you're going to get, if you intuitively eat these, you're eating like the standard foods that are available. And that's why between the ages of 22 or 20 and 39, the bracket which Brittani is in, 40% of the US population is obese. Between that age group, 40%, because they're intuitive eating, it's just ridiculous. And that's why, look, this woman for breakfast, she had a breakfast that looks awfully like what Brittani's having. But the difference is Brittani is restricting how much that she eats.
Supposed to go this way. So a quite hearty breakfast. Quite hearty. And I'll probably just have me a water with it because
Okay, so this is like everything but the bagel, I believe. She's got like cheese and an egg on it or something like that. This is what she's having for breakfast. And she is obese. I would say morbidly obese, okay? And this is what Brittani is having for breakfast. You know, notice there, what I eat in a day in recovery. But she said she's already recovered.
Good morning, it's a what I eat in a day in recovery from an eating disorder. For breakfast, I'm having an everything bagel, egg, and cheese sandwich.
It's the same. And everything bagel, cheese and egg bagel, everything but the bagel, whatever. So it's the same as what the obese woman is having, but you need to understand what's the difference here. What's the difference? Calorie restriction is the difference. If you eat animal foods and this junky food, you need to restrict. That's how it goes. If you pack in the fruit, the rice, the pasta, potatoes, yes, you can have pizza. You can have pizzas as well. Like, look, you can see these lunch boxes. You got pizza rolls. You can have these foods. I don't recommend you have pizza rolls every single meal or anything like that. But when you keep the fat intake low and when you increase the carbohydrates, that helps your body fuel itself correctly and to give you energy. And in turn, you lose that excess body fat. Okay, and look, don't make body fat your identity. The only way that you can take offense to, you know, someone saying something about your weight is if you make it your identity. It's not, you know, it's not something you're genetically, you know, born with that you can't do anything about. You know, you're not fat, you just have fat. It's a temporary state. It's not your name. It's not who you are. Okay? And you can begin to lose it at any time on this lifestyle. Okay, you need to get this clear in your mind. And people are like, oh, you hate fat people. It's like, if only you really actually understood what I was about. And you know, that's why I make these videos, so you can understand more. Okay, I don't care. I don't care if you have excess fat. I'm here to show you how to get rid of it and actually leave animals alone and just become your best self. Okay, so it's just ridiculous. Anyway.
It's a what I eat in a day in recovery.
Okay, so this latest one here, the obese woman also has a similar, so she has the cream cheese as well. It's crazy how similar the way that they are eating is. It's just that Brittani is having less calories and she's lying to you, okay? She's not telling you the truth. She's saying that she's recovered and, you know, she just eats intuitively, but she is restricting her calories. I think a lot of her fans probably understand that as well. They probably know that's what's going on. That's not helpful, okay? That's not recovered. That's just being delusional. You know, so if you continue to eat animals and their secretions, you're going to have to continue to restrict for the rest of your life. You're going to be yo-yo, up and down, up and down, up and down. And it doesn't make you a bad person to gain fat. But if you're building your body on the body parts of animals and their secretions, then obviously that is an unethical thing to do, and it also is super unhealthy. So we need to stop that, okay?
Recovery from an eating disorder. For breakfast, I'm having a bagel with half cream cheese and half butter. I burnt it a little bit, but any bagel is a good bagel, so it's a win. And then I'm having my iced coffee with almond milk and creamer. Cheers. For lunch, we had chicken and beef tacos.
That's a tiny amount, okay? Lunch.
Alrighty guys, for dinner.
She's already onto dinner. She's already onto dinner. I mean, like, was there any snacks or anything like that? Obviously not. She didn't show them. And she just got some carrots and, you know, a tiny amount of fruit. I think that's the only fruit in the whole day. This is what happened. You're a frugivore. If you don't meet your glucose, your monosaccharide, your fructose needs, then you're going to just go for other things at the end of the day. You're going to go for other sweet stuff, you know, fake stuff full of fat. So she got a sandwich.
I made a turkey sandwich with spinach and Swiss cheese on top.
Not a lot of calories, even though it has Swiss cheese. It's still not a lot of calories.
Some carrots, some cherries, and then some pretzels. And that's dinner.
Dinner.
In honor of Ice Cream Day.
Okay, Ice Cream Day. Look, I've looked through a lot of her videos. She has ice cream a lot of the time. And she also generally, maybe not so much in this one, she generally pans in really close to the ice cream. So it looks like it's more ice cream than it actually is.
Say what?
You know, this is not a lot, but you can see why she's going for this. At the end of the day, she's not eating enough calories during the day, not eating enough carbohydrates. Where are the carbs?
Your girl is having some chocolate ice cream for
Your
dessert.
girl is under eating.
And then some regular gummy bears and some sour gummy bears.
Okay, so she's got some fake fruit there. That's all it is. It's just fake fruit. Candy. It's never better than eating fruit, you know?
And yeah, I hope you enjoyed some ice cream.
She always put this balance is key. This is not balance, sister. This is not balance. This is just unhealthy, unethical, just plain old wrong. There's no balance in this at all, okay? I'm here to tell you the truth. I know you're gonna hate it, I'm here to tell you the truth.
All right, guys.
Okay, so this is what happens. She just ends up going for the junk later on because she's not getting enough calories. She's not getting enough fruit to meet her needs.
So for dessert, I honestly couldn't decide what I wanted. So I'm having a little bit of chocolate ice cream, a cookie, and then a couple of regular gummy bears.
Under eating.
All right, guys, we're back. I got my phone fixed this morning. For lunch, I'm having a peanut butter and jelly. I'm really lazy, so we're just making this.
That's not
now
enough
for
calories.
A snack, I'm having a banana.
Oh, that's great. She's having a banana. That is awesome. But that was enough calories in general. All right, so that is my video for today. What can I say here? Look, I know there's so much offense taken when you talk about body weight or recovery or anything like that. What we need to realize here is the fat, the excess fat that you have on your body, it's not your identity, okay? It's about health too, okay? Don't make it your identity, but it's about health and it's about ethics, okay? If you're being unhealthy, if you're eating unhealthily and unethically, she's going for it, then obviously this is a conversation we should have because people are dying unnecessarily, animals are dying unnecessarily because of these food choices. Animals are not food. They are our friends. Take them off your plate and you are going to experience benefits that you never imagined possible. All right, that is my video for today. Definitely let Brittani know that I made this response and, you know, I would love to hear what she has to say in response to my response. And yeah, I will see you next video. Don't forget to go fruit yourself today.